draw something or paint something absolutely different from it was yesterday. Yesterday it was seaside, and today is French Alps. So I am somewhere very, very high in the French Alps, and it is absolutely beautiful weather today. I think the forecast telling us that tomorrow is going to be very much rain, so I am enjoying the last sun rays of today to do these beautiful mountain views. So I'll show you around a little bit so you can see the beauty of this place. Have a look. So the sun is just about to go down the mountain, but I will try to sketch it before the sun will be down and it will be dark and cold. So here we are, and here is my easel. So we are in French Alps in the valley called Saint Martin Vesubie, and it's called like this because there is the river Vesubie. It's not nothing to do with the Vesuvio in Naples, but it's about the local river. So let me see. There will be a little bit of shadow of mine, but the paper will be white, so you can see something that what I'm doing. Let's put like this. You'll have a wonderful mountain over there. I have no idea the name of this mountain. Honestly, it's my first time since 20 years since I've been here last time. Um, yeah, so let's start. Opening ink. My ink pot has a very funny, I don't know if you see it, but it's like somebody living in it because the ink, uh, when it's dry and it's becoming like a very strange plastic mushroom inside and looking a little bit scary if you don't know that it is just a dried ink. So let's start. I think these very pretty mountains that's going one into each other. So I'll be just doing this landscape over here. So this is the nearest mountain to me. There's a headless pine tree. In fact, I just did saw this headless pine trees. This one here, up here. There are quite few of them in this valley, and I was just wondering what happened to it. If you know why the people chopped the heads of the pines. Just yeah, right below. I will be very interested to know what's going on with this chopping the trees. There are a couple of chalets here, so I'll just put a little bit of these chalets here. And there are, if you hear, there is a very beautiful bell ring from the local church. There is a very tiny part of the village that live on this mountain, on the top of this mountain where I'm drawing right now. There are just a couple houses, and they are just beautifully lined up on the top of this rock. Hi, David. How are you doing? And now we are going to this beautiful mountain, very poety. And, it's a little bit in this evening fog, so I don't really know and see the mountains that surround and that create this kind of shape of it. But I will be guessing. So this is the snow, which is still there, and it's incredible to see snow in 8th of March, right? There's another hill goes here. So there's a hill that's going probably here. Thank you, David. Oh, you see, she's an artist too. That's amazing. What kind of art does your sister do? Is she painter? Is she sculptor? So this is the Christmas tree hill. So I'm just will do this. Here are some of the terraces that were created by farmers a very, very long time ago. Here is a little bit of fence. Here is a lot of vegetation, so I'll just leave it here. Window, another window. Here's a door, and a little bit window, and there's a wall. I think the sun is no, the sun is still with us. As soon as it will be going down, I won't be seeing all these interesting things from the mountain. So here is a little bit of snow. Here is more, and yeah, I'll put a little bit of road here. Okay, okay. Yeah. Hello, mantra. Crocker, crocarrot. Hello, crocarrot. Ah, mantra. No, sadly, I don't speak Persian. I love your art though. Hi, Ravi. I'm fine. How are you? So I just do a little bit of signature, and then I will do another mountain. Here we are. So tell me, what do you think? So that's the landscape over here. You can write me what you think about it, and meanwhile, I'll put it to dry, and I'll change for another white paper. Okay. Mountains are very easy and very difficult to draw because they are easy because they're really very easy top shape, very easy to shape them on the top because they have such unique tops. They're very difficult on the bottom because there's so many things on the bottom, like different um, houses and trees, and that's usually a difficult thing. Um, thank you, David. Well, that's practice, I would say. Practice. If you do as many drawings as I do daily and through the years, You probably will do it in 5 minutes as well. As Picasso said, every small doodle took him all his life and not 5 minutes. So yes, it's a year of training. Okay, so guys, let's do another view from this. And the sun is almost behind that mountain. So what I will do, I will turn this into the, I will turn this into the landscape format. The previous format I did was a portrait format or figurative format, and this is the landscape. So let's do the same landscape, but a little bit wider. That will be always good to do it. So this mountain is going. And then somewhere here, there's another mountain going here. And then there is this village with the small houses. And then here we're going up and up and up. And here we'll have this wonderful mountain, which absolutely reminds me the mountain of Fuji. But the mountain of Fuji is in Japan, and this mountain is something else. And honestly, I have no idea what is this mountain. I'll check it later. So if you will check my social media, you will know also the answer of what is this mountain. Here we are, and there's one mountain here. Put this one here, and then here is smaller mountains, and then there's another one, and here is another one. Yeah, so this mountain has the trees on it, so I'll just do some trees, because it's the mountain which is nearest to where we are. And so it has to have more. And there are two beautiful pine trees, mountain pine trees. Maybe it's a Christmas trees, and the pine trees is this one without the head. This one is the other pine trees. One tree. And I don't know if you see it, but the sun is going down, so it's behind the mountain. And I thought that to start the live stream a little bit later, but then I realized that in the mountains the sun is always going down earlier than normally on the seashore, and so I have to a little bit hurry up, and so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm hurrying up because just a little bit further and I will be freezing. Freezing and it will be dark. So this is the chalet. There's two chalets which has the same roof. And I have to charge now my microphone, so I will be drawing in silence for about a couple minutes, and then I'll put my microphone back. here we are. This time it is a landscape. Thank you, David. Here we are. That's what I have behind me. Here we are. That's the view. So I am back, and what I will do, I'll change the view so you will go with me, because there's no anymore contre-jour, so called. So it means that you will see my white paper white and not black. And I can do the drawings. Here we are. So the light will be almost equal everywhere. Back. And if I put you with me here, you will see what I'm doing. Maybe if I put here, yeah, perfect. So now I'll do the different side of this landscape. Maybe I need my ink. So here is beautiful lawns and beautiful mountains. So in front of me is a tree, so I will do probably first this tree. And now I will construct this landscape how I can see it. So here is the trees going down, and the landscape is a mountain landscapes, so they have an interesting shapes. There is a young, very young pine tree, and another tree, like also pine tree. And here is this big, 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 huge mountain. So where's the sun was there? So I'll start it from where it's coming from. It's coming from here somewhere. So it's going very, very up. And it is mountain, so it has a lot of bold patches, because French Alps are made out of the ice ice age, when the ice was going down, and all these mountains was rising because of that. And they have a very interesting shapes and structures. And here is somewhere very, very high in mountains, because there's a lot of snow there on these mountains. Yeah, it's very, very beautiful area. So the most, this one is probably the darkest mountain. So I'll just do it a little bit of more dark than the other one. So now I just need to build up the front part of this drawing. And here is the grass, so I will just spring grass. I'll put them a little bit with the structure to make them more fun. And here is another terrace. So it's different terraces, so that's how I'm doing it. And so behind here is a little bit of vegetation. So this is still mountain. We'll just do this huge mountain. Here's that here. And I think more or less it does look uh, like what I see in front of me, but you probably see it better because of course when artists stay next to the rock we don't see what we're doing. We have to go few meters backwards to see it. Ah, wind. This part didn't. So let's see what I did. Oh, wind. My brush in here. And let me show you what I did. So that's that mountain behind me. Let me put to dry this one. Meanwhile, you can enjoy the view of these mountains. And as I'm back and with my microphone, I'm gonna do another drawing, and I'll do it with in the shape of landscape. So let's do the landscape so I can uh, put this side of the mountains here. I hope you will see it as well. And yeah, let's try to do. So I will try to do both these mountains here and those mountains there. I don't know if they will fit in my paper, but we will try. So as we very, very, uh, very widespread these mountains. So this one going here. So somewhere here, I don't see this because there is the two trees. And that one is going somewhere here and it's going pretty drastically high. And meanwhile, here is another mountain with a village on the top, which I already draw. And seems like it's cut in two, but I'm pretty sure it's probably natural, natural effect. And this is going here. And that amazing mountain that I did draw over here, it's probably not as high as I thought it was, but still it's rather high. It has a little bit of this, and has a little bit of mountains going at the very back. Okay, okay. And I would say they're looking like a little bit of volcanoes, but I'm pretty sure that this is not a volcano because we are not in Japan and we are not in central France where are volcanoes. We are in French Alps. Okay, so I think I almost fit all the mountains behind me on the paper. Now we'll have to make them look like a mountains. So first of all, I have to block the view that I don't see. So there is a tree. One is here, one is here. There's a small dwarf tree here, and then there's another tree over here. And these trees, they will uh, help me to make the composition. It's getting chilly. As soon as sun went down down the drain, I said down the mountain, behind the mountain, it started to be rather chilly, and few more minutes, I'd say half an hour more, and my hands will be totally frozen. But it was very beautiful daytime today here. I did enjoy the um, lunchtime. So here is the interesting pine tree. So this is a Christmas tree, and there's a pine tree, and this is another one. They chopping the hands of it, so I won't destroy this tree on my painting. So I'll just put it away. It is. Yeah. And then there are terraces. So let's do this. This one terrace. Here is another terrace, and here are small trees here. So where we are, we're here. There is a village on this mountain, and here is that mountain on the top of that. So it has patches, of course, because there are trees and stones and all that kind of stuff. So this mountain is pretty much going down very sharply with the stones and rocks and trees. So almost like vertical. So I guess it's very difficult to walk that mountain, almost impossible. And then, so this one here is going this way, and it's going somehow in, in here. So I would say maybe I'll just accentuate this mountain here behind the tree. And of course, my nearest biggest mountain is this one, so with lots of trees on it. So I will make a lot of trees on it. And here was, if you did see at the beginning of stream, there's some terraces, so made maybe a few hundred years ago by farmers, and there's some trees still growing there because we are far away from civilization. It's a little bit of cut out of the world here, and I can imagine that it was really very cut off in those times. So here is that uh, small mountain going from this big mountain, and is it six? It's five. Okay. And here is a little bit of snow on this mountain, and a little bit that mountain is shaping in this way. So this one is having the valley. So this is the valley of the mountain, and this mountain going behind here. And then I will. There's a tiny mountain here that I can see right now because the sun is going down and I can see it. And just a little bit of snow. This is far away mountains with quite few snow on it. So I'll just be doing a little bit of shaping them up of how the snow is laying on them, and with a very, very fine brush strokes uh, yeah, because they are very far away. And here is a lot of snow, so probably it's the north part of it. So this one here is a stone, and here are some of the trees going that direction. So we'll just do here, 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 and pick, 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 and maybe a little bit here and here and here. My old drawings are trying to escape now. So let's see this view. Okay, so I guess I will stop on this because I can add and add and add, but it's always good to stop. Let me read to guys what you're writing. Oh, hello, Eve. Hello, Eve. Well, I'm very glad that you like what I'm doing. So let me sign it. And here we are. I'll now let me put my hands are very cold. So let me show you what I did now. And I still have a couple of minutes of before it's getting very, very dark. So let me see, let me show you. This is a large paper, so it's A2, so it's barely fitting into the. Ah, let me put it in this way so we can see it's more clear. Here we are. Well, if I think you like it, I'm very happy. I'm glad you like it. Let me come back with a fresh page. And we're back to the mountain landscapes. Painting mountain landscapes. I think I'm gonna be going into the portrait mode because I think the trees that is in front of me, very close to me, are worse to paint them. Oh, but I need to also close my paper before it's fly away. Okay, here we are. I'm bringing it more close so you can guys see it. It's cold. It's getting cold. So yeah, but let's continue. Okay. So um, okay, there are these ornamental trees who will be here. So they will be the same size as the New Year tree. So I'll just these are planted by local landscape gardener probably. So I don't know what is it. It's not really mountain tree. And then I will go on a bigger one. When I was a child, I didn't know how to paint the trees and what are the trees. And every tree has, and everything has its own shape and form, and it's actually kind of it has a logic in it. But you have to understand logic. Somebody has to tell you. And when I was a child, in my home library, I found a book which called the book of the paintings, the book of the theory of the paintings from the garden the size of the mustard seed. So it's like very philosophical tractate from China, from like Middle Ages in China, like I don't know, 11th century or something. It's for the for the painters how to understand the nature and how to paint it. And since I read it and uh, I trained how they did it, so what they showed in that book, I start understanding the nature and that every tree is different and that what is the shape of the tree. Still, there are not as many varieties of trees in this world, so if you know how to paint three or four varieties, then you're basically covered for the whole world. So, and then you study, it's on a go, like I did with this tree, because I had never saw this kind of bushes before, so that's my first time. So everything needs to understand before. So the first thing of the artist is to do the studies and understand how the tree is growing, what kind of shape it is, what kind of form it is, and then it's very easy to draw. So if someone of you is watching my streams are artists, I'm just giving you the tips of how to make it easy. So this is bigger, and here is and I won't mention other trees. I'll just go directly to the mountain, which is the major beautiful thing on this landscape. So what I will do, there's a little bit of shadow under it, not much, but still. And I'll do the terraces here. Maybe I won't. No, I won't do it. I will just do the mountains, accent on the mountains. Let the mountains be the major model in this drawing. This is the second closest mountain to me, and it's going in different directions than the previous one. So I'll put it here, and here will be a little bit darker than tree and the terrace. And now here is this one is mountain behind, and then now I'll do the those top mountains at at the very back with the snow. And there's another one and another one. and they're very spiky. Seems like if it's very spiky mountain, so it means uh, rather high, very high in the it's very high in the mountain. So high it is, more spiky it is. So they have a little bit of snow, which I will now show a little bit in this drawing. And this is a valley where is less snow and a little bit more trees or stones. I don't know. I don't see it from here. Hmm. And I guess I will do a little bit of trees so we can see them better. So here I'll probably do one more brush stroke here, so it will show another terrace. Yeah, I think it's looking a little bit, it's shaped up. So small signature. Uh, yeah, and let me let me show you what I did. Uh, and these are these trees here and those mountains. Thank you, Eva. Thank you. Thank you, Eve. It's it's nice. It's nice comment. Well, if by the way, I do every Friday, I try to do my live stream. So if you subscribe or your parents subscribe or your sister subscribe to me, you will guys see other places I drew, because I drew a lot of other places, sea, ocean. I'm gonna be in Japan very soon, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos from Japan. So please subscribe, like, and yeah, I also have all Instagrams, Facebooks, and Twitters and all the other things, so you can follow me and see what I'm doing as well. Well, guys, I think I am freezing right now here. Let me put me where you can see me. So thank you for watching. It was my great pleasure bringing you with me to this beautiful French mountain. Look at my nose, it's red. Yes, it's about, I think, 5 degrees right now here after the sun went down. So please subscribe and like, and I will be back to you unless there will be some incredible location somewhere in this world that I suddenly will go next week. Next Friday, I will be with you in some incredible place again, and we will draw and see it together. So thank you for watching and see you next Friday. Bye.